knickknacks. I hold on to all kinds of things that I probably should just get rid of. And now that I've got this nice garage with plenty of wall space, I've been hanging it up. I thought it'd be fun to talk about all this crap that I've accumulated over, I don't know, decade and a half, going on 2 decades worth of playing with cars and doing stuff. So, I used to work for a company that produced banners and billboards, and we would go and install them. And Charlotte was a place that I've been a couple of times, a lot of fun. I've hung, they call them the hurricane boards, great big format billboards. I've hung the stuff that goes down on the old concrete stands and bleachers. I've been all over that facility, really fun. So I kept that, it's neat. They also produce for a local company, BES, Bischoff Race Engines. I've used Tony for machine work on some engines. Really like what he does. He's my machinist of choice. I've got that hanging up. This is an old hand drill my grandfather gave me. You know, you got the DeWalt tools, so don't need anymore. It's just a knick-knack that I'm holding on to. Hang it up, display it. It's really neat. I've got a 1974 Volvo 142 that will eventually see some videos. It's currently in a barn on a rotisserie that I made, just hanging out doing nothing. But this is a neat old IPD valve cover. It was an aftermarket valve cover produced by IPD, and they cast the Volvo logo in it, and they didn't have permission to, so Volvo went after them. So supposedly there's only so many of these, and they're pseudo desirable. I don't know. I keep it. It's hanging on my wall. Just got a couple hubcaps, neat Volvo hubcaps. That's a Mitsubishi Montero hubcap. This is just some junk steering wheel that looks neat. I pulled it off of a truck in the junkyard. I don't know if it's a Grant or what it is. It's cool. Thought I'd hang it up there. This is a early 2000s R1 drop link coil setup. Just looks cool. Hang it up there. I was going to use it on an Exo car. I was going to get 4 of these, use it, make an inboard suspension setup on an Exo car. I might do that one day. I don't know. For now, hang it up. Looks cool. This is a valve cover off of an Alfa Romeo Spider that was in the junkyard. 25 bucks for a valve cover. It says Alfa Romeo. I thought I'd keep it. It's neat. This here says it's a Garrett, but it's not. This is a China Bay Garrett turbo that came with a car. It was all kinds of blowed up. So that's the compressor housing, the back of the compressor. I don't know what the technical name is for that. And the wheel, the compressor wheel. This is I think it's a lawnmower piston, rings. That's a shift knob. It came with another car I'd purchased. This is actually legit HKS. I think they called them race gates. Old wastegate. I bought this at the DSM shootout years ago. Thought I had something. Nah, I could use it. I mean, it works, but hanging on the wall. Looks cool. This is a big black Chevy aluminum connecting rod. They had it on a wall at a junkyard up on a pegboard where you like pay, cash out. You know, hey, how much for that connecting rod? Guy fed me something, 40, 50 bucks, something. I said, I'll give you 10. I'll take it right now. And he took it, so cool, 10 bucks. It's neat. Another lawnmower connecting rod. I don't know if it goes with the piston or not. This is off of an 80s Montero, Pajero, whatever you want to call them. This sat up on top of the dash. This is actually an angle indicator. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I've got it affixed too tight. It shows you how much angle you've got. It's like in an airplane. Blue for sky, black for ground. Oh, it was cool. When I got rid of the truck, I'm keeping that. Hanging on the wall. 2G throttle body elbow. This isn't off of the Eclipse. This is something I pulled out of the junkyard. I'll use that. That was a big upgrade for 1G guys. Nope, that's a pencil holder. This is either a 14B or a 16G. Somebody could run the numbers if you wanted to. I don't know. One of the Mitsubishi MHI TD05 compressor housings. Probably a 16G. Not sure. A little teeny tiny compressor wheel. Don't know what it's off of. And no name. Who knows? Fuel filter. Looks cool. I handmade that. I'm proud of that. That's super, super hard. Lots of time went into fabricating that. Hey, fabrication's hard. Stuff doesn't always turn out how you see it in your mind. Just got a K&N sign. This is one of the coolest things that I have. I love having this. My dad was a lifetime dealer brat for Chrysler, Dodge, Mitsubishi, Jeep Eagle, Plymouth, on and on and on. He did a head gasket for a guy, and the guy paid him with this old Mitsubishi dealer sign. It's actually made, it was produced here locally in Hamilton, Ohio. Local to me, I'm in Cincinnati. So it's cool. I love having the thing. I had to do a little bit of repair work on it. As you can see, the tubes for the stars still aren't quite right, but it's hard to, they're fragile glass, so you don't want to tweak on them too much. It's good enough for now. I had to take and re-black in between the letters. That's just black, black paint. So you can actually see that it says Mitsubishi instead of this just great big run-on neon tube. It's neat. I don't usually have it turned on, but it always makes me happy when it is on, shining. I love it. This is a gauge cluster out of a first gen, a 1990 TSI Talon. Me and a buddy bought a pair of them, a 91 and a 92. I'm sorry, a 90 and a 92. The 90 was in a barn out in Indiana. We had to go pull it out. And I actually slapped a computer and a battery in the thing, and it drove itself onto the trailer. You know, the guy's, no way that's going to run and drive. No way. That's not going to drive itself onto the back of the trailers. Okay. So sure enough, it did. Have a look at the mileage. Yeah. This thing was running and driving. We were driving it around once we got it back home. There's a couple of threads about mileage. I've never seen a known run and drive in DSM. Of course, the car is crunched now. The engine is, engine's at another buddy's place, going in a car. Engine and crank, I don't even know where the head is. But same for transmission, drivetrain, no idea. But it's cool. Keep it around. 334,000 miles, still running and driving. It's neat. Got a couple things over here. Got a neat door full of stickers. This is just some silly guy that I made. This is something I got from my uncle. This was on a Colt GT that was all-wheel drive swapped that I had. I didn't do the work on it. I got it as a chassis, made it run drive, had fun with it, but you know, vanity tag. Yup, it's all-wheel drive. Ha ha ha. This is a skateboard deck I had painted. Let's see, when did I do this? 2007, 12 years ago. That's hand painted, hand drawn, hand painted. Memento Mori. It's a Roman Latin thing. Remember that you're mortal. It's cool. Got a bunch of stuff up here. That's a grill off of that Montero, the weird angle cluster. My great grandfather's old fishing rod, a jank sword, and some labware. Yeah. What am I making? What am I cooking up? This is a neat trophy from 1992. Grands, racing BMX, and all kinds of different running and biking and who knows what other stuff draped on there. Yep, that's it. That's my nicky nacky stuff. Shop dog. Got the shop dog. That's my Sheppy do. He's a good boy. That's my best boy. Come here, Sheppy. Come here. Come here. Come here, Sheppy do. Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. You sit? Sit down?